Greetings and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. My name is Ingrid, and this reading today is for my dear Aries. And Aries, how are you? I'm so happy to be back here reading. And thank you all so much out there for your subscriptions and thumbs up and all your wonderful comments. So please keep those coming for me. And today we're going to begin the reading with a magical card, and I will show you an image and read the image to you and let you see, where does this guide you? Where's your intuition taking you as you look at this card? Humor, 45, maybe 4 and 5 or 9. Some number you might be seeing a repetition of that, my dear Aries. Humor, fear and anger awaken the power of your will. Well, Aries, you have fire and that drive and willpower. In the juxtaposition of realities, find truth, as in the primitive position in the wilderness of an urban setting. See how you have chosen your illusions, as others have, and seek to feel the laughter that holds together your daily dream. Come with me, Aries, on this tarot journey. Self-importance blinds you to the source of joy and humor. Awaken the power of your will and find your joy in your laughter. Awaken your sense of humor. That's magical. So, here we are, Aries. And let's begin with seeing what the cards have to say for my dear Aries. As we enter that center week of January, we're now getting into the winter. We're getting into the new year. And what do the cards want my dear Aries to know right now? Right now, Aries. We've got a few cards coming. Let's see here. Generosity. This open hand of receiving and giving. Generosity. That's what's coming now. A sense of abundance, a sense of being generous to perhaps even yourself, generous with your time, doing what is right in a balanced way for you with your money. Somebody's coming in now. Somebody's part of this with you, this resilience, this ability to just keep on going, to keep standing up for what you want, and to know whether it's in something like a sport, that resilience to keep trying to get better, or that resilience where I'm working on something, I'm studying, I'm learning, that resilience to stand firm in yourself, because that's powerful. If you don't have that capacity to really have that 9 of Wands, some call that the wounded warrior, and you could have gone through the wars, gone through a lot recently, Aries. The Wands is your energy of fire, so perhaps it's like you're pushing a lot with this Wands of understanding where are my boundaries? Where do I give myself time and energy and give my work and people in my sphere of influence and my family, friends, and loved ones? But it's saying there's a celebration coming. The 1111 portal, that's going through to our highest happiness in the sense of feeling grounded in this physical form of this dream, but knowing that we can have these great accomplishments and really celebrate and have things to celebrate. So there's this generosity coming. Perhaps you're getting a raise, perhaps you're figuring out I have more money to do what I want to balance that. And also you're in a situation or a relationship where there's a balance between what you give and what you receive. And that comes through as a certain strength and resilience. You know, when we say the resilience of something, that it has an ability to be strong, to stand its test of time. And I'm getting this sense of the new moon, which has just passed in Capricorn, and feeling those wishes, those intentions, and pushing those out, Aries, right now as we begin this new year, of seeing what is really important to you to stand up for, to keep going toward. And that black sphere is the unknown. It's that black hole sometimes that we have to go into with those golden wands of power and drive and willpower, but also with a sense of generosity, giving and receiving, that kind of balance, and knowing that you will have something to celebrate. The flags are flying, Aries, as you come into this next phase. It could be in the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 years, but 3 minutes. So let's get some clarity on generosity. Where does Aries need to know in the material world of money and what you're going for as you start this year of generosity? Feeling that gratitude for how much source, the generosity of our source, of the light of this world, gives us every day. The generosity that water is available, this air. We don't just say, well, when can I get my next breath? That's something that's a given. So to feel that give and take, even in the breath, I take in and I release. So those are things that are coming to you with clarity. You have perseverance. Wow. Well, again, that's similar to the resilience. This is a beautiful image of all those chakras lining up. That sense of a magical dreamland where you can have that perseverance, that strength. And you go from the 6 to the 7, so there's a progression. And with generosity here with the 7, perseverance, the 7 of Pentacles is looking over the work you have been doing. Something you could have been doing for a long time. The 7s, it could be 7 years. And look back, Aries, is there something you've been doing for the past 7 years? Or the past 7 months that has been very much about persevering, keeping on, finding that inner fire that Aries has, that willpower to go after what you want, and the generosity to balance that give and take. And the 7 of Pentacles is showing that maybe you're looking over something right now. Maybe it's your job, Aries, and looking over the fruits of your labor and saying, is this somewhere I want to keep putting my energy, to keep planting my seeds? Is this a worthy endeavor to keep on going? Because it's a kind of ability to look and evaluate growth, evaluate progress, and to know whether you want to continue to progress in this way. Is it giving you what you truly want? Is it a balanced give and take, Aries? Because that's important. And as we reflect on the resilience of the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, you've gone through so much in your life. Reflect as we come into January, these lessons, how you stood your ground, how you've gone for what you want. And that's you. And let's see, as you move on, you have the Lovers. And the Lovers are I see this loving couple, but the Lovers is a choice, a crossroads of, is this the choice I want to make? Because as we know, that sensual love of creation between two people happens within our inner masculine and feminine. The Lovers could be joining those masculine qualities of going after things, standing firm, these energies of structure, of things that are explicit, that are out, extroverted. Whereas the feminine energy, these are energies. Anything or anyone can hold these energies. But it's asking in the Lovers to join those opposite forces within yourself. And if this is a card of a relationship, perhaps recently my Aries have been dealing with a lot of stress and just a lot of exhaustion, continuing on with things, just keeping going. But underneath that is this vibration of this Lovers, finding your divine counterpart and making the choice to fully join with that. Because I see what's coming with the Four of Wands is a sense of a celebration, perhaps a wedding celebration. But it's something, a milestone, something where the ground has been set, the foundation strong, the union joyous and involving the future. You see how this path leads down a long road into the future, but it's green and fervent, versatile, vibrant. A vacation may be coming. My insight is scarves. Someone perhaps that you think of fondly wore scarves. Maybe that's something you're wanting to dress with. But what is coming with that is sorrow. Well, sorrow is the Three of Swords. You see, the heart has been penetrated in a dark, barren night, but there is something like the aurora borealis, that magnetic field of light, of vibrancy in the middle of the dark and the coldest of places. And it's saying that Three of Swords, your heart has been broken, perhaps 3 times, Aries. That heart penetrated by the swords of thought, by the swords of what happened to me in the past, who hurt me, who did I hurt, this guilt, this sense of sadness, of longing for something that hurt me to go away, or to have some feeling of needing to heal that heart, to heal those wounds of the past. Because before you can celebrate fully, Aries, and go through this 1111 portal to that magical destiny down a beautiful, smooth road. You have to feel into that deep heartbreak before you can make the right choice in love. As the lovers, you have to go deep into that inner trauma. And there are many ways, and now that on even this YouTube channels or through the deep tarot therapy readings, that you can begin to see how that trauma is being revealed to us through the cards, through these images that show us what is this year about, and how is the culmination of all the years before being bestowed upon you now, my dear Aries, in January 2024, as your intention to move forward. And you've got a lot going for you. So let's clarify the Seven of Discs. We have Princess of Wands, a young feminine energy, something receptive, something going toward the mountains at sunset, very high peaks, with a walking staff, or I even see someone skiing with ski poles, but there's something you're holding, a long staff, a stick in your hand. Aries, exploration, the generosity to give, finally balance what you give to others and what you give to yourself. You're seeing it now. I have to stand up for myself and be generous to me. Love myself. Persevere. I've set off on this journey, and I'm going to persevere. This journey of the Aries, of lighting your own fire, of that Promethean energy of giving fire to the world, and passion, creativity, drive, willpower, going for those things you desire, and never second guessing that energy, because you're on your journey now. And with the Lovers, we have the Devil. Wow, two major arcana together. Well, that shows me that there's something in the realm of this choice for you, under resilience, under standing up, being the warrior, working so hard, and that sense of your destiny, where you want to put all that fire, all that energy, all that really deep creativity and compassion for others, Aries. You're helpful in that way of joining with others. But the Devil comes out of the desert, out of the mirage, out of a time of horned gods that held that energy, that spiraled up, that goat energy, that Capricorn energy, up to the heavens, those antlers. These are antennas. These are vibrational tuning forks. So it's saying that the Devil is not only what we think of as attachments and bondage and addictions and things that are limiting our ability to grow and to evolve and to explore and to be resilient and to get over our sorrow. The Devil keeps us trapped in those sad stories, those perpetual patterns. And we're moving in this reading, Aries, beyond that. But the Devil is asking you, as you're making this choice in love, or as you're joining those forces of the masculine energy, going out in the receptive energy, What is it that might have to be let go of? What is it that's not serving you? And where are you becoming too materialistic, too focused on the relationship in terms of its physical, expressive, environmental energies, but you're not really tuning into the higher wisdom of that devil, that chthonic, that underworld, hidden away energies that really need to be processed and woven into the situation as you make a decision in love, or as you come to this thing between one thing and another. What is that thing that you're choosing for yourself? And you're choosing to move away from anything that is holding you back, Aries, from that clarity of focus, releasing yourself, freedom, releasing yourself from fears. And tell us, please, what do we need to know about the Three of Swords for Aries? The Five of Cups. Well, this is a card of sorrow, and this is a card of disappointment, and often the spilt cups are of this sadness, of loss, of feeling that we've been hurt, something deep at the core of our heart. And that the Five of Cups is this feeling of, I can't get over something that was spilt. Though there are three cups standing, there is still a sense of that sadness and disappointment. So this is asking us right here today, Aries, in this story of generosity and resilience on the way you are with yourself and the way you present to the world. And there's a celebration in that. But to look at these parts of yourself that have to persevere toward that exploration of something deeper, toward those purple mountains' majesty, with that staff heading forward. But out of that, keep on keeping on resilience and strength with that golden crescent moon of the feminine, of the mother, downloading that secret information that only you, as you're listening to this, you can understand this, you can feel this, you can vibrate with this, this tuning fork that's going into you and giving you that power to ignite that lovers, the passion of those interweaving energies. And the devil, that wilderness, the underworld, chthonic energies of money, matter, sex, addictions, bondage of any kind, fears, things we're phobic. You're letting go of something. You're being asked to transform something, to look at things from a higher perspective, and to celebrate. You're going to celebrate. You're walking through that, the portals, that ground you've created, the solid earth of goodness and God for you in your life, however that is. But to get there, you have to let go of this heartbreak. Whoever hurt you, somebody hurt you so bad, take those swords out, heal, and let those two cups that spilled go, because you have three better ones behind you. Turn around, pick up those cups, and move into this year with that sense of awesome celebration. Well, very interesting reading. And now just a few more tarot cards just to clarify. Well, where is Aries going? What does Aries want to know about where you are right now? Who are you to you? Letting go of sorrow and disappointment because you want to celebrate. You know your resilience. The devil and the lovers. Go into your insight and intuition and what is that bondage, the fear of the lovers, of the choice, of the joining. What is that imprisonment? That in bondage to just the body and the material form. But you've got resilience. You have perseverance, generosity on this new adventure of exploration in 2024. And the Page of Swords says you're going to be studying, learning, getting new information. That has a lot to do with this young energy of exploration. That's with the spirit, with the energy. I want to learn, I want to move on, I want to see the world, I want to explore. And this is up and above with a quick-witted thoughts about the things that you're thinking about, the things that your mind, you're learning new things, what's that's taking you to and toward, because it's taking you to abundance, independence. This whole sense of wealth, but that deepest wealth, the wealth of independence. The freedom to be yourself in abundance and to have that spirit bird where you listen to that inner guidance of that higher consciousness. At the same time, you're so totally abundant in this physical form. And the snail there says this takes time, but you're getting there. A wonderful story for my Aries. So to get more clarity as we move into this final part of the reading, Aries, I would like to draw one of our angel guides. What does Aries need to know, angel guides, about this exploration, about this abundance and this independence and fruition, this celebration, and working toward releasing and joining with the masculine and feminine, but releasing that devil, that bondage to something, someone, some situation, some substance, some attitude, because the angels are ready for honesty and communication. Aries, is there something you need to speak truthfully to someone or to yourself? Surround yourself in this purple light of royalty and know your own divine self. Be in that incubating cauldron and let those spirits channel down through your crown chakra so you can communicate with honesty and clarity. Wonderful. Forgiveness and understanding. That golden light that is of this resilience. The golden angel, the solar plexus of gold, that armor, but it's the armor of light, of compassion, of healing. But this is a very fiery energy. Forgiveness and understanding. Well, this angel has her hand on the heart, so it's saying, I forgive myself. I forgive you. I love you. I love myself. that interchange, that balance. Because Aries, it's showing you this whole reading is about moving into that ability to celebrate that abundance and independent creativity and fire that you have. Let go of those heartaches, the past, those disappointments, and move into trust the universe. Trust the universe. What a perfect summation for you, Aries, as you go into this new year. Just open and trust. Let yourself receive the universal love that's all around you, that intelligence that activates everything we need right in the moment we need it. And so we will get one last card for you to say as your mantra as you go through this day. And here it is. 13, coherence. Or perhaps 13 has a symbolic meaning. Maybe you've been seeing 1313. Look for these signs and signals and synchronicities and serendipities as you move through your week. Whenever you're reading or hearing this message. Aries, the frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. So, as an affirmation, I am in touch with the frequency of coherence. I know it supports my ability to harmonize the frequency of my heart and my mind. And I have optimal ability now to create the reality that I desire. Well, thank you so much, Aries. And it's always so beautiful and such a creative opportunity to join with you in these cards for our reading and to get clarity on where we are together in this interconnected field. And so please use your own intuition to bring insights into how this reading might apply to your life or to someone around you, and to bring this into the fullness of the choices and the way you move and think and connect to spirit. So thank you. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And as you know, you can look down and get a personal reading at ingridsinsights.com and life coaching as well. So thank you so much and look forward to seeing you in our next reading. Bye-bye.